The European Union has temporarily halted its funding for the World Food Programme in Somalia following a United Nations investigation that uncovered rampant theft and misuse of aid intended to alleviate famine, according to a report by Reuters. The European Commission provided over $7 million in aid to the World Food Programme operations in Somalia last year, a fraction of more than $1 billion in donation it received as indicated by the United Nations data. While it remains uncertain if other European Union states will also suspend their aid, Balz Ujvari, a spokesman for the European Commission, stated that EU has not received any official notification from its United Nations partners regarding the financial impact on the European Union-funded projects. Ujvari emphasized that EU maintains a zero-tolerance approach to fraud, corruption, and misconduct and will continue to monitor the situation closely. According to Reuters, the World Food Programme, which has not responded to requests for comment, faces a suspension of aid after the United Nations investigation revealed that landowners, local authorities, security forces, and humanitarian workers were all involved in diverting aid meant for vulnerable individuals. An anonymous senior European Union official disclosed that the aid will be reinstated once the World Food Programme met additional conditions, including vetting of partners on the ground in Somalia. Another senior EU official corroborated this information. Just 3 months ago, the World Food Programme and the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, suspended food to neighboring Ethiopia due to extensive diversion of donations. The European Commission contributes $10 million to Somalia and Ethiopia via the World Food Programme, with the suspension affecting a portion of that funding, according to an EU official. The United States serves as Somalia's largest humanitarian donor, contributing over half of the $2.2 billion in funding allocated to the humanitarian response last year. USAID spokesperson Jessica Jennings stated that the United States is working to assess the extent of the diversion and is already implementing measures to protect beneficiaries and ensure that taxpayer money is used as intended to support vulnerable individuals in Somalia. Efforts to combat corruption have led to many humanitarian agencies to transition to cash-based transfers, which were considered less susceptible to corruption. However, the United Nations report reveals that even cash-based systems can be exploited. The report identifies various perpetrators, with powerful individuals from dominant local clans, known as gatekeepers, holding significant influence over access to campsites and food beneficiary lists to coerce payments from the internally displaced persons. Security forces also contribute to aid diversion by intimidating and arresting those who refuse to pay, while some humanitarian workers collude with gatekeepers to embezzle funds. Although famine is currently averted, the report cautions that insufficient humanitarian funding could jeopardize a fragile process made. Global aid budgets are under strain, with only 36% of the $2.6 billion needed for Somalia's humanitarian response this year being funded thus far.